There was a lot to digest out of Saturday's budget hearing. What what were the key things that you got out of it?
Well, I think that it showed balance in the community, that we had people that have interests that really hadn't spoken up before came out. That was the arts community, people from social services, and they want to know where what's going to be the future for them as well. And that comes from the proposal that we've made to pull the line items out of the riverboat fund and move them into other funds. And we'll create a fund as part of it, and I kind of explained that at the meeting. Is from the community development block grant funds, the city typically gets about $700,000 to $800,000 a year. Now, those are primarily used for capital projects. Now, the way the program is designed, only 15% of those funds can be used for administration. The city ate up most of that to administer the construction grant program. So this will make available probably a little over $100,000 in funds that can be used for operating costs from social service agencies.
Okay, and then
so
plus you're supplementing that with $150,000?
Correct.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, there will actually be more funds available for operating costs for social service agencies than were in the past. So it's really just a shift in funding. Councilman Stephan, as far as the arts community is concerned, he and I share concerns about funding them as well. I think that Elgin is going to be an arts center for the northwestern suburbs, and as part of that we need to provide some assistance and grants for some of these organizations. Typically we've done in the past used the Cultural Arts Commission in their budget. I served as the liaison on that commission for 6 years. The budget's about $80,000. The majority of it goes to grants for various organizations, including Youth Symphony, Elgin Theater Groups, anybody can apply, up to about $8,000. And we feel that there may be a need now to expand that a little bit, because we've taken some of that money from the riverboat and moved it, taken it away, including the symphony. Some of the theater groups have been line items. And I wanted to get away from having line items in the budget. I think that they should come back and apply as a grant. And they will be up to the scrutiny of the council and the council's determination then as to how we go forward. It offers up an opportunity for other groups to become involved that couldn't have access before to some of this grant money, and I think that's good for the community to do that.